Hey there, superheroes. I'm Fitz Koehler, your very noisy race announcer for the DC Superhero Run series, and welcome to our show. We had a very super time in Chicago this weekend, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. So this was our second visit on the stop this year. We were in St. Louis just a couple weeks ago, and that was relieving for me because, again, we had taken such a long break from this series, which formerly was the DC Wonder Woman series and the DC Batman Run series. And now it's just superhero, because why ignore Batman, right? Or Superman? Why leave Superman out? It's just not cool. And that's not what we're all about. So with this series, our 2022 reinvention has all three icons represented. And what I love is that our athletes have to choose. So when you register for one of our 5Ks, you have to decide, am I going to run for Team Wonder Woman, Team Batman, or Team Superman? And it's been interesting to see the turnout. I do believe I think Wonder Woman has been the most popular over the past 2 weekends. But I don't know. Batman and Superman are really popular too. I think Wonder Woman is edging out the competition. In fact, I should talk to our timers, because we actually have our athletes separated in divisions based on the superheroes they chose. So we had a great time in Chicago. All of our races are at Six Flags theme parks. And so we were in the Chicago edition, and it was heartwarming, not just to see so many people come out to take great care of their health and participate in their community, uplift their community, but I loved seeing so many families. I think Chicago, we really hit the nail on the head. And so besides race announcing, my lifelong career is I'm a fitness expert, and I love helping people live better and longer. And I think there's a real opportunity with children. I think there's a real opportunity there, because if you can convince a child that fitness feels good and healthy food is delicious and feels good and quality sleep is a good choice, then you can save them from that moment in their young adulthood where things go wrong and they start looking to the wrong things like diets and pills and things like that. If you can convince a child that fitness can be a really good time, they're so much more likely to stick with it. And this is what was, it was just a predominant theme from Chicago. Families coming out, and mother-daughter duos, father-son, entire family units, mothers and sons, you name it, every combination. But it was heartwarming and exciting, and especially for someone like me who looks to the future and thinks, yeah, we want to get kids moving out of this world. And the type of thing you don't see at your everyday 5K, right? If you're just going to the local 5K something or other, may not be as big of a draw. But with Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman, when they're involved, things get really fun. So I'm going to show you a video in a few moments. So thank you, Brian Marks. I think you made Chicago awesome. That's all the happy people showed up, made it a great adventure for everybody. But yeah, so I'm going to show our highlight video, and then we're going to talk. So if you have comments, if you have questions, if you have memories that you would like to share from this wonderful weekend, then please do, because that's what we're here for, right? To rehash, to gush about all the good stuff. All right, so where do we go? And hit it. How badly do I want to go back to Chicago right now and do it again? That was yesterday morning, and I already miss all of these people so very much. So clearly, we had a great time. And if you're comparing our race series with others, you'll know that, or you'll notice that our athletes, they're just a heck of a lot more stylish than your everyday runner or walker. That's right. We know how to dress. We've got our superhero gear. And not only do they have the gear they're provided with their race entry, but so many of our athletes go above and beyond. And so when you register for our run series, you get your shirt. I'm not actually, this is extra. This is a official merch. So you can buy this if you're coming to one of our future events. But if you register for Wonder Woman, you get the Wonder Woman shirt, and it's a tech tee. It's a really nice lightweight tech tee. And then you get the wristbands. Apparently I only have one on. the reflecting on whichever superhero you choose. And you get the bib. So your race bib says, I'm Team Superman or Batman or Wonder Woman. And then you get the medal corresponding. And the cool thing is, I do like people having to commit. You have to choose your icon from the get-go, but then you can follow up and do more. So there's this guy, Eric. Eric is, I don't know. He's fantastic. He's athletic. He's a great husband and dad. He brings his family with him. He likes to do obstacle course races, and he's a pretty good OCR athlete. He's very capable, but he came to Superhero St. Louis, and I think he was Superman. And then he decided to come to Chicago and do Batman and earn the Batman gear. And then he's going to meet us somewhere else along the road as we bounce around the country to earn his Wonder Woman medal. So he's doing the trifecta, which is spectacular. So just a little glimpse at our medals. They're all very heavy and three-dimensional and shiny. And who doesn't want to have that hanging on their wall? Don't shove it in a drawer. These ones are too good. Here's your Batman. Well, now's your Wonder Woman. Gotta have that, right? So glittery. And all the ribbons are really pretty as well. But as you can see, we had a lot of fun. This is the thing that I love as an announcer, is the connection between all of the athletes. So people show up at Six Flags to pick up their race bibs. In Chicago, some people picked up their race bibs the night before or over the weekend. But while folks are waiting to get their bib and their shirt and stuff, we engage. So I have about 30, 40 trivia questions, and we give out great prizes. So this is one of the prizes we were giving out, the water bottle. Really, really nice. Look at that. Really nice bottle. And if you register for one of our races, so if you want to save money, you use discount code FITZNESS. You can get a discount on registration. Anyone and everyone can use it. And if you want a free bottle instead, you use discount code FITZBOTTLE. Just one word, FITZBOTTLE. And then you get one of these with your race gear. But I was able to pass out a whole bunch. We just talked about Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman and their adversaries and their alter egos and, their origin stories. And it's amazing how much people know. I don't even think you have to be a devotee. I mean, what's the word we're looking for? I was going to say a freak. I don't know if that's the most complimentary word, but I don't know if you need to be a DC Comics freak to be able to know these answers. Who is Superman's most notorious enemy? Who is Superman's most notorious enemy? One of you guys has the answer to that. So go ahead and share that. I'm going to look forward to it. Thank you, Brian. Chrissy Lyons. So this was fun. Chrissy, were you with your sisters? I think all three of you were sisters. It was so lovely to see you girls together, and you certainly brought some spunk and spirit. Yeah, Brian Marks, the best was the kid who dressed up as Peacemaker. And he says, like, Peacemaker. Oh, yes, I know. Sometimes you never know what you're going to get when you ask a kid a question, right? All right. And now Brian is having a serious issue with typos. So Superman's enemy is not Lex Luger and not Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor. We're going to blame that on autocorrect For sure. Yeah, so these 3 sisters came out. It was pretty special to see them. We have a few other special stories that I would like to share, but I ran down and, went through the finish line with Chrissy and Vicky, and I think it's Lisa. I think all 3. They were great, and what a wonderful thing to do with, your sisters is to dress up like Wonder Woman and go have fun. Um, I started this show off talking about the families that were here. And these are one of my favorites, these guys. So we have a costume contest and I bring participants up. They volunteer and they come on the stage and we talk about their outfits, their costumes, and then we talk a little bit about them. And I asked these gentlemen, I said, are you father son? And one of them commented, said, yes, I think it was, I'm his stepdad. And when I look at this father son duo, even though there's some sort of step relation, what I think right here is that this guy, Ben, he is full blown dadding, right? There's no step in that duo. That is a father son duo. And he was dadding so hardcore. It really kind of punished me to use the word step because can you imagine if that was your stepdad? And then Jesus says, let's go to the superhero run and we're going to dress like Batman, son. Let's watch that again because that was too good. This is Ben and Ian. And again, there's some sort of step title in there, but I'm just not buying it. Look how cute they are. They've got their arm around each other. They were so happy to be together. They had so much fun. And I mean, what a gift, right? This is when our expanded families are nothing more than excitement. So I really loved Ben and Ian. They made my heart explode a few times. Okay, and now I've got Marissa. This is what I want you to know about Marissa. She was one of the first people I spoke to in the morning because she showed up earliest. She was just delightful. We start chit-chatting, and I think she wouldn't mind. She's saying that she's recently divorced and she's making the best of her life. And so she had invited some friends to come and they chose to sleep in. And she just said, what do they have to gain by sleeping in? They're gaining nothing by lying in bed today. I'm the one out having athletic adventure. And since her life changed a year or so ago, she's decided to take control of her. And not only is this wonderful woman getting out and being adventurous, Marissa Murray has lost 150 pounds. Look at that. She's lost 150 pounds. And this is what she's doing with her life. She is seeking out athletic adventure and she's waking up early to go have fun. And she's not going to settle for less. She's a traveling nurse. She's been to Alaska doing that. She's having all sorts of wonderful fun. And that's just because she's prioritized herself. So last example was this father-son duo really taking the step out of things. And then Marissa, again, look at her. She's 150 pounds down. That is mind-boggling progress. And I just love the joy. I love the joy in this woman. It's so exciting. I'm actually looking for another video to upload for you guys because this is really fun. And one of them didn't make it. Where are you? There we go. I'm trying. Okay, here we go. I got another video uploading for you. Now, another story I'd like to share is from one of my special friends. Oh, yeah, Timothy. So Tim was there. Tim, he was in the photos. He came as, what was your character? I can't remember. And his son was the eagle. I don't know those characters very well. So Tim, help me out. But your little family was adorable. I was super happy to see you there. Tim is a big fan of running in costume through theme parks. So this hit the nail on the head. Oh, you were Peacemaker with your, okay, it was a different costume than I'm accustomed to. All right, 2 Peacemakers. Who was your son, Timothy? What was he dressed as? Okay, we're going to back up and I'm going to go back to my special story. So I, believe it or not, last time I was at the Six Flags gurney, I was bald. I was in the middle of chemotherapy for breast cancer and having rough times, but so grateful to be on the road with all the Wonder Women having extraordinary adventures. And because of that experience, I wrote a book. It's called My Noisy Cancer Comeback. And a lot of runners like to read the book. We talk a lot about the running industry, but it's gifted to new cancer patients quite regularly. That's really where it's very popular, is within the cancer community. Somebody gets diagnosed, need a little hope, a little inspiration, and they get My Noisy Cancer Comeback. And so this woman, Kathy Barrett's, she knew of me. I guess she followed me through running, and then she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she got my book. And soon after, she reached out, and I think basically she reached out and said, "Hey, I have it and I'm enjoying your book. Thank you." And there was something about her message just, uh, I don't know. I just had to reach out. So I click video call on this, maybe Instagram or Facebook message, and I call her. And she's sitting alone in her house in her lazy boy, and she's bald. She's in the middle of treatment, and she's crying, and I just fell in love with her. She was such a sweet woman, and I my heart bled for her because I was there. I remembered being so stressed and scared, and so we've kept in touch. And I finished my treatment. Kathy finished her treatment, and I've never got to see her, but we've had all these wonderful communications. And so on race morning, while I'm hosting whatever, Kathy walks up, and we had this, endless hug, which was long awaited, and lots of tears. And what a sweetheart. So I'm going to show you a bit. Let's get a look at Kathy. Remember, a year ago, she finished treatment for breast cancer. All the mean, hard stuff, she did it. And look at this woman now. Look how beautiful she is. So I quite often will go greet people in the finish line chute and run them across. Look at the joy on her face. And look at her guns. Look how fit she is. Magic. Absolute magic. So it was wonderful to be able to get my arms around her for real and be able to celebrate her success and her health. And she's just exhibit A of what's possible. There's so many people sitting at home saying, I can't do a 5K and I can't run. Okay, well, you don't have to run, but I bet you can do a 5K. And in fact, my rule of thumb as fitness expert is if you can walk through the mall for 1 hour, you can do a 5K. And we put no pressure on anybody to run or run really fast or even walk really fast. Our philosophy with the DC Superhero Run Series is it's your race, your pace, not about the finish time, all about the finish line. You go from point A to point B. You enjoy every step of your tour through Six Flags. You get to go through the DC universe in there with roller coasters and rides and all sorts of great exhibits. We want you to stop and take photos. And so what's capable, right? We have Kathy right now bouncing back from cancer care, running that race like a boss. And Jennifer, it was so sweet, right? It was so sweet. We had a really fun time. And then here's Kathy. Congratulations, Kathy. I miss you already. It was a highlight of my weekend and my trip to Chicago. So thank you for coming. Very special. And then thank you for role modeling for everybody else, because I'm sure there's somebody out there watching who's either going through a hard time or as a close friend or relative, someone they love going through hard times, and they will be motivated by you showing up and showing what recovery and health looks like. So that was awesome. Okay, so that's Kathy. And then we had some other athletes make some good choices. And again, Kathy, I've known most of these athletes I meet, right? I meet on race day. And because our DC Superhero Run Series is so family-esque, lots of people get to know each other. We start doing the superhero trivia and people start connecting and conversating about their favorite actor who's ever played Batman, Gal Gadot versus Linda Carter. There's a lot of chit chat going on. So I become a part of that. I love to meet as many of our athletes as possible. And this was a really great family I met. So this is CJ. He and his wife, Anita, came, and CJ joined our costume contest. He was apparently bullied by his wife, Anita, which, thanks, Anita. And look, he is, oh, come on, where are you? I don't know why the video's not playing. This is going to make me sad. Maybe it's still loading. Nope. Dang it. Okay, we're not getting CJ. But he came as the Joker. Hello, Jessica. Hi. And yeah, so he came dressed as the Joker. A very good Joker, mind you. He had the kind of medical Joker with the makeup. He was in our highlight video. So sorry we're not seeing that. But anyways, I got to meet CJ and his wife, Anita. There he is. Oh, thankfully. Look at that. Look at this beautiful man. So much fun. Such a delight. And I connected with his wife after. She followed me on Instagram and shared a few photos. And what she said is that last year their 5-year-old granddaughter passed away, and they've decided to choose running as a way to cope with that loss. Yeah, sometimes running does fix everything, right? It's not a fix, it's not a repair, but looks like it's helping them go on, move forward, and have a wonderful life filled with athletic adventure and happy laughs. And I'm sure their granddaughter would want that for them. And I can only imagine how much fun they had together while she was here, because can you imagine if that was your granddad? That's pretty epic. Absolutely epic. So yeah, we had a ton of fun, and the costume contest, outstanding. Thanks to everyone who participated. We had so many people show up, and a woman named Nicole. We don't have a specific video dedicated to just Nicole, but she was a rabid, raging Wonder Woman fan. She had the tutu, the tank top. She had the backpack with a cape over it. So imagine backpack, cape, and then she had that big fluffy Wonder Woman costume face. So I'm going to replay that highlight video again soon, and you'll be able to see Nicole in there. But what a gamer. She came out. She was so excited to be a part of that. I imagine she lives the Wonder Woman life. I'm guessing there's some sort of Wonder Woman decal on her vehicle. I feel like her bedroom may have some Wonder Woman gear, perhaps a pillow or a comforter. And she's living the Wonder Woman life. And it's a lot of fun. It's really, cool to see the people that come out, because these characters, these icons, mean so much to them. In fact, we had a group of volunteers, these 3 guys, and one came out as Superman, and we had Green Lantern, oh Lord, and then Batman. And I said, "Are you running?" They said, "No, we're not in good shape for running." Now, mind you, they could have definitely done our 5K, but they said, "We wanted to take part, so we volunteered." And I thought, how cool. I mean, they just came out because they love DC Comics and our superheroes. So promoting volunteerism is just such good stuff. I wish I had their pictures. Those guys were great. Okay, so Jessica says, it was my first time to run. Me and my sister supposed to run, but she beat me to cancer. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, I'm so sorry. I did it to honor her and your son who joined you, and I'm so proud of him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry about your sister, Jessica, but for sure, I'm sure she was with you, and that Wonder Woman medal is reflective. And what a cool thing to do with your son. That's a great thing to do with your son. And it's interesting. Parents come out for a 5K or a kids run, and they think it's just a cool Saturday or Sunday morning out with the kids. And it is, but this is actually the way that you set your child up for an entire lifetime of athletic adventure and healthy choices. So if you've considered, oh, my kid's too little, fine, put them in a stroller. It's okay. Most races will accept strollers. If your kid's 4 and you think they can't run or walk a 5K, all right, well, maybe you and your friends are going to carry that kid a little bit just to get them through. But the environment is so wholesome and good. It's really the type of people you would like to associate with. In fact, one of my favorite parts about race weekend is you can truly associate up. So meet lots of great people. Again, and then there's the prizes. And those are the things. There's the gear. We love the gear. That's a really nice water bottle. And what I've noticed is it actually fits in the car cup holder, because you know how sometimes they're too fat. This one fits perfectly, and you get all three icons. Now, most of our gear does not have the three icons. You will get exclusively Batman shirt, Superman shirt, Wonder Woman shirt. I haven't seen anything with all three. So this is cool. And again, if you are somewhere around the country and you would like to run or walk one of our future 5Ks, you can use discount code Fitzness to save money, and you can share that with anyone you know, or you can use Fitz Bottle and you get a free bottle with registration. And of course, we want you to do that, right? We want you to do that. Where is that? If you want the discount, I'm sharing it. Boom, off the Superman account. So Fitz Bottle is your discount code if you want the bottle. And if not, perhaps you show up and do some trivia and you earn a bottle. That could be your go-to. All right, we have some new viewers. So once again, I'm going to play our highlight video because it's so fun. And while you're watching, I want you to keep an eye on some of the special friends that we have talked about on the show tonight. Look for the Wonder Woman, with the stuffed head. And then we have Aquaman and his son Peacemaker. Keep an eye. Aquaman looked just very similar to Jason. Is it Momoa? It's Momoa, right? Jason Momoa. And what else do I want you to see? Peacemaker. Yeah, we've got some good stuff. Here we go. Once again with our highlight video, Chicago. This is so fantastic. Oh my gosh, so fantastic. Where did my light go? One of the things I love is the creativity in which our athletes show up in their Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman gear. And so, of course, you got your race shirt. You're more than welcome to wear that. And we love that. But people are going above and beyond. So not only did we have that one Aquaman dad, Aqua Dad with his son, the Peacemaker. But we had another dude come out in head to toe Aquaman outfit. And he also had the long hair and he had the Triton, which was super great. We had a beautiful woman wearing the theatrical version of Wonder Woman. So no, right there, the one that Gal Gadot plays, she had that very Spartan-esque type outfit, which was beautiful. She was part of our costume contest. So with Wonder Woman, we've got two gigs. We've got the blue undies with the white stars Wonder Woman, the royal blue. And then we've got that's the TV Linda Carter version. And then we have the theatrical version with Gal. And we see a bunch of both. In fact, I've only worn the Linda Carter version. I'm thinking I might need to switch that up. In fact, one of the things you all need to know is our official merchandise store is filling up. So in St. Louis, why am I blurry now? Hey there. In St. Louis, our gear hadn't showed up because of shipping the way everything does. Why am I blurry? Come back. But we now have gear. Look at these socks. That's it. Look at that. We've got this tank top, Wonder Woman, and then we've got the Wonder Woman socks, and you even have the Wonder Woman logo. These are in red and blue, and I would wear them in every color. In fact, I'm going to be the knee-high sock girl moving forward, because why not? You got your super gear, wear it. We will have a lot more gear. In fact, all of it hopefully will be in Washington, D.C., which is next. And then we go, and that's July 17th, I believe. And then we go to Massachusetts. I think we go to Massachusetts at the beginning of August, followed by Atlanta. And then we go to San Francisco. And then we go to Dallas and San Antonio. And I hope I'm not missing one. I think I might be, but we've got an entire schedule, and it's important to us that we make our way around the country so everyone has access, whether it's by planes, trains, or automobiles. We want to see you all show up. And is this one worth the trip? Yeah, definitely. As if a lot of runners will not travel very far unless it's for a half marathon or full marathon. But this is a full day, because you show up and you do the 5K in the morning, plus the costume contest, plus the trivia wits, and the Talk Like Batman contest. We have a whole festival filled with activities, and there's a race built in. So you'd be traveling for more than just a 5K, but then Six Flags offers a 59% discount on ticket sales. So you use discount code Ventures, I believe, and then you can get in for like $36, which is pretty crazy for a theme park. And I'm in Florida. I know what theme parks cost, and you're not getting into any of our theme parks for $36. So it's a great opportunity to go with just some of your pals or bring the entire family for sure. Do we have any questions? Do we have any answers? For those of you who are watching, who is your favorite superhero? If you were going to run right now in honor of one of our great icons, who would you choose? Superman, Batman, or Wonder Woman? I gotta know. I'm waiting. You gotta choose. Who would you run for today? Asiara Bella. What a beautiful name. Are we coming to North Carolina? Not this year. It is not on the schedule. So our entire year is based in a partnership with the Six Flags theme park. So those are the only locations we will be running through this year. Doesn't mean next year we might not add on. You never know. Tim, Deadpool. Yeah, we had a Deadpool show up. That was great. In fact, I love when our athletes diverge. Of course, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, the tops, but our bad girls, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Deadpool is a splendid choice. Aquaman, the Jokers drive me mad. I love the Jokers because the makeup is often so ornate. So yeah, bring it all. In fact, we have so many great homemade costumes too. Homemade tutus, homemade capes. In St. Louis, we had a mother-daughter duo, Harvest, and I think it was Marie, and they did the whole theatrical version of Wonder Woman. That one right there, homemade. It was incredible. So we definitely have some creativity, and it's a lot of fun. Because running shorts are cool, right? Yay for running shorts and tank tops, but tutus and wigs and staffs. That's very cool. I need someone to drive up in the Batmobile. That would please me. Asiara, I really hope that you can join us at one of our events soon. You won't regret it. We have a wonderful time. Okay, folks. So thank you to everyone who came out to Chicago. If you haven't done so already, photos are already up on our website. So download your photos. When you share them, do so tagging us at DC Superman Run, DC Batman Run Series, DC Wonder Woman Run, and then you can use our hashtag, which is hashtag DC Superhero Run. I hope everyone is keeping the little TPU cup. We've gone totally green, or as green as possible right now. So these really lightweight water cups, they're keepers. It's got the loop. You can go running and keep it looped on your belt or on your finger. They're lightweight. You can shove it in your bra. It's really, imagine going for a run and just pulling the cup out, filling it up at the water fountain, shoving it back in and going on. So we're trying to improve and make everything better because you deserve the best. So once again, DC Superhero Run Series. Please come out, visit us at one of our future locations. Use discount code FITZNESS, save on registration. If you want the free bottle instead, use discount code FITZBOTTLE. And we will see you soon, superheroes. Take care and have a great night.